Hey, I think I'm live, right? Yeah, I am. Welcome back. We just saw a banger of a game, a banger of an ending of a game in Penn State, Indiana. Texas Tech ran right through BYU, unfortunately for BYU. But thank y'all for joining me here. I'm gonna quickly. There we go. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna find this Mizzou game live on ABC. I'm gonna have to order some pizza because I'm getting hungry. Mendoza is also incredibly clutch. He has been. You go back to that Iowa game, man. Jacob, Jacob Rodriguez is the Heisman. I don't know about that. It's tough. Defense player, tough to be a Heisman. But I don't mind the respect. Look at this. Missouri State taking the lead. Mississippi State, really the only team screwing my my bets up, huh? Mississippi State, man. I wanted to believe in y'all so bad. Why would y'all hurt me like this? We'll do a scoreboard in a sec. Let me figure out where I'm ordering pizza from real quick. Are you a pineapple on pizza guy? I don't mind Okay, listen. If you're offering me if there is free pizza somewhere, a party, a get together, or whatnot, and there is pineapple and ham pizza, Hawaiian style, I'm gonna eat it. Now, when I personally order pizza, no, I'm not going to order a Hawaiian style pizza. I'm not going to order pizza with pineapple on it, but I don't dislike it. I don't really have a divisive take on that. Fun fact, I just love food. Do Papa John's. What up, Nintendo Mike? On a side note, I already got a couple of places in mind. Let me check. Got the Oregon, Iowa game up now. Yep. Domino's is always good. Good bet. All right. Okay, and did you get my message earlier last stream? Why I don't know why you can't retweet streams on X. Can't even keep the broadcast camera dry. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. I'm right now trying to pull up the. Do I have any points on dominoes? That's actually kind of the question, right? I like the QB options in 27 way more though. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I didn't read your earlier message. I'm sorry, brother. No, I don't have enough reward points. Must have used them last time. The entire jet brass, including GM Mogi, was at the Indiana game today. Tank for Mendoza? Maybe. We are about to kick off this Missouri game. Just trying to get my order in, dude. Deals, please. Blah 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 blah. Yo, have they just made their deals worse on Domino's? What the heck, bro? I don't want a soda though. I have soda. I don't want a soda. That's a good deal. Uh, Try Dash Pass. I get 50% off all the. Yeah, I'm not a Dash Pass type of guy. Disney's screwing YouTube TV right now. Are they? They got Owen. They faked Owens. They get it to Concepcion on the quick out. Picks up like 9. Good on him. Let's see. No ESPN or ABC on YouTube TV, so no Monday Night Football college games. That's wild, dude. All right, 3rd and 2 here for the Aggies. Gonna get a handoff. That's EJ Smith. If you didn't know, EJ Smith for Texas A&M. That's Emmett Smith's son. And Reed gets it out quick. That's Mari Nyblack, formerly of what? Texas and Alabama. If we got a mod in the chat, if you can, keep an eye out for them bots if I'm looking away. It's much appreciated, much obliged. 2nd and 6 here for A&M. Yo, I'm about to sound like a fatty, but Reed is under lots of pressure. He throws this sucker away. Good decision. Dude, they got back there real quick. And Reed, overshoots. Was that Craver? But it looks like there might be a pass interference. Oh no, that was Concepcion? I thought it was Craver. YouTube wanted to displace DirecTV and others. Disney wants to stop YouTube TV with Fubu. What a weird little war they got going on there. So pass interference on Missouri. Okay, so it was on Craver. I thought so. Dang. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I gets it out quick to Craver. What did a guy get his message deleted for? No, it was a bot. It was bot spam, bro. It was bot spam. Oh, they tried to hand it off and goes nowhere. Dang, dude. And we got a punt here for A&M. All right, there we go. Oh, big run by Ahmad Hardy, who's out past midfield. Oh, he's down at midfield, but what a run! Cuts it back. Oh, shucks. No, 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 no. Okay, Jet Motion, Kevin Coleman. Did you get your haircut or your beard trimmed? No. I mean, I cut my hair all the time. I'm bald, so Kind of have to. Ha, 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 he, he. All right. All right. I gotta turn off the mic real quick. I gotta make a call. I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I had to call. I had to call Domino's that I just put my order into because I forgot to leave a tip online. I just kind of hit submit, so I called him, let him know I was going to leave a tip at my under my doormat. So hold on, real quick. As I do that, trying to think. Mine not working. Math not mathin'. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? Just go for it. All right. I'll get back to the chat in a sec. Let me go put this cash underneath my doormat. All right. Now that my conscience has been cleared, let's get back to this game. Handoff going nowhere. It's going to be 2nd and 9. There's a flag, and I'm currently at their own 22. Let's get back to the chat. Did you trim your? I don't think I trimmed my beard at all. Might just be the black of my shirt. You can't really, you can't really see the beard. Iowa Oregon game's already a disaster. Yeah, I was so busy on my phone making that call. I got to turn on the Oregon game. There was already a safety by Oregon. I wonder, can Oregon play Iowa football? Can they play Oregon football or Iowa football? All right, Oregon's returning the safety kickoff right now. Gets it to about the 32. All right, we got 1st and 10 for A&M. They fake the handoff, tries to get it out quick to the running back. That would be Morrow. Incomplete. I think Jordan, Tyson, Tyreek Hill light. Do you think so? Nah, they're kind of different type of wide receivers. Tyreek Hill, insane speed. Tyson, good athlete. I don't think he's got that type of speed on him. You ever just rock your bald head, or you always got a cap on? I bring my head out on special occasions, weddings, maybe Halloween for costumes, Christmas time. But I'm a hat guy. I like hats. I've always liked hats, especially now we're getting colder weather. It's beanie season, baby. Did you hear about the college football can move to a 24 playoff? That would suck. That would be terrible. I would hate it. I would hate it so much. They want more football, but it's like, bro, these kids are going to get so banged up and hurt. I think the way we have it now is honestly close to really good. Close to, I would never call it perfect, but I think it's probably the best theme we've had in years. Oh, just out of the reach of Concepcion and then almost intercepted. It's going to be 4th and 6. Touchdown Purdue. Purdue with the cover. Let's go. What is it? 27 to like 10? Let's take a quick look. Oh, it's 34 to 10. But yeah, they're going to cover. Hell yeah. Go Purdue. Purdue covered last week, I believe. Was it Michigan? All right, here comes the punt by A&M. Ooh, a little low, but gets it off. Fair catch at about the 23-yard line. Missouri will start. By the way, my bets, Gojo's picks for this slate of action. Alabama minus 9.5 at home, taking on LSU. Notre Dame minus 27.5 at home, taking on Navy. They've destroyed Navy the last 2 meetings. And then Nebraska money line. Nebraska, a 1.5 point underdog. Screw that. We're taking Nebraska all the way against UCLA out in California. I know Nebraska, no Dylan Raiola, but UCLA has one of the worst run defenses in college football. When Nebraska runs Ernest, I think it's Ernest Johnson, right? Let me go look this up real quick. I got it in my draft guide, so Emmett Johnson. When they run him 20 or more times, I think they're like 3-1 or 4-1. So I'm gonna hit the restroom up real quick. I'm gonna change the scoreboard. I'll be right back. Oh, let me get this out of the way. All right, I'm back. I am back. Dude. Hey, hit on one of my picks. Missouri State going to cover plus 7.5. Doesn't mean nothing because of Mississippi State. Yeah, I may include Mississippi State in a lot of my parlays. I want to believe in an underdog. Just can't bet against Kirby Smart unless it was last week. All right, we're back from commercial break here. So Missouri's going to start their drive. They are currently Zollers is a true freshman, I believe, for Missouri. Remember, Missouri lost Horn prior to the season. He was in a battle with Prabula, and then Prabula got lost in the Vandy game. Get a handoff to Hardy for a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Second and 9. So Oregon got the safety. And trying to dump this out in front of, was that? Nope, that's James, the tight end. Oh, Oregon, they just lost a wide receiver. Bryant, he's in the medical tent right now. Ooh. Right now, 1st and 10 for Oregon. They're in the goal line. They're at inside the red zone, excuse me, at the 18. All right, 3rd and 9, man in motion. Zoller's dropping back. Here comes the pressure. He's throwing it deep, throwing it up just out in front of, I believe he was trying to go to man in there. So we're going to have a defensive showdown here. Well, a little hold in there, but let the boys play. If you are on the YouTube, hit that thumbs up. It's always much appreciated, much obliged if you are on the X. Give that sucker a heart, share it. Right now, Oregon's going to have a 3rd and 10. It's going to be a fair catch, and A&M's going to start at the Mizzou 40 or at their own 41. So really good field position. All right, 3rd and 9. It looks like there was a false start by the right tackle. I guess Harkey's out for Oregon, not playing this game. Their usual right tackle. Yeah, it looks like it. No Harkey for the Ducks. All right, they're going to have 3rd and 14. And he overshoots his receiver and it's intercepted. Didn't overshoot him by much. Let's get a replay of that. I'm a little curious of the effort by the wideout there, but it does look like it was just out of the wideout's range. Oh, no, yeah, he overthrew that a little bit, but it was tight anyway. was a good job by the corner opposite side to jump on that. Big defensive stop there for Iowa in their own red zone, too. Well, I think it officially got moved out of the red zone by the penalty, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But golly, man, y'all know deep down to this channel's core, we're a draft channel. And a draft channel has to have a draft guide. So I present this to you.
We love the NFL draft, and now my draft guide is available for purchase. It comes with over 500 player backgrounds and close to 300 player evals. It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So when I add a new eval or I change my rankings, you're going to be the first to know. It's going to have all the pro day and combine numbers along with analytics. And it's a Google spreadsheet for right now. So you have to include your email with the purchase, but we will be switching over to a website at the end of the year. And if you get it now, it's going to be cheaper now than it will be later. It's a great way to support the channel. And as always, much appreciated, much obliged.
That's right. Much appreciated. Much obliged. Yeah, buddy. Let's do a scoreboard because we got commercials on both games right now. Hit the refresh. And let's run it down. All right, Missouri State down 3. Less than a minute and a half to go. Liberty up 17-14. Eastern Michigan has the lead over Bowling Green 24-21. Rice is up 21-17 on UAB. Wow, what a stinking first half right here. Rutgers, they're up 21-17 on Maryland. Louisiana Tech's up 7-6 on Delaware. Florida International is up 21-7 on Middle Tennessee. Jacksonville State's up 17-7 on UTEP. ECU's up 28-0 on Charlotte. Florida Atlantic's up 17-6 on Tulsa. We got Oregon up 2-0 on Iowa. Such an Iowa game. No score yet in the Miami-Syracuse game. I'm not surprised. I picked the under in that game. UConn, they're up 10-7 on Duke. Got Arizona and Kansas tied up at 7. Iowa State, they're up 6-0 on TCU. Kennesaw State's up 7-0 on New Mexico State. Coastal Carolina's up 7-0 on Georgia State. No points in the Vandy Auburn game. Reed dropping back, gets it out to Concepcion, who will move the chains. Picking up the first there, down to their own 47. All right, Reed dropping out, dumps it to Craver, who's a speedster. Oh, gosh. What a he makes one guy miss and then just turns the Jets on. He had to rip off like 30 yards there. Dang. Ole Miss wins 49-0 and does not cover the spread versus Citadel. Side note. 51 points is a lot. They had to actually cover with 52. They said he went down at the 24 of Missouri's. A&M dropping back, dumps it to the tight end, who will pick up the first down. All right, down to the Mizzou 13 down there for A&M. Looking to get points on the board. Don't be like Oregon and throw an interception in the red zone. Shots fired. They got Craver in motion. Reed going to dump it to the running back on the angle route, who's going to be close to a first down. Oh, Bussy a little banged up. Maybe he just got hit hard. He's able to get back to his feet. That's good to see. All right, 2nd and 1. Got a tight end in motion here, motioning back in line. Handoff. That's Owens, who's going to set up for 1st and goal at the 2. Eric says next year's wide receiver class looks really, really good if all goes to plan. Yes, it does. William Smith Hudson from Texas Tech. Hudson from Texas Tech. Tate, Brazil, and 3 able to come back. Who's Hudson from Texas Tech? Douglas from Texas Tech? All right, Reed. Oh, it's a little dump off. It's going to be short. It's going to be 2nd and goal, but they're at the 1. There is a flag. Yeah, Ryan Williams. You got Jeremiah Smith. Again, I don't know. Do you mean Wingo from Texas? Cardinal Tate ain't coming back. Not after this season. And Brazel not coming back either, probably. Eligible to come back, but not probably coming back. All right, they picked up the flag. Micah Hudson was a 5-star last year. Well, then he would be. Again, I'm not ranking guys I haven't seen yet. I mean, if he hasn't got, has he gotten any significant play? All right, Reed's gonna hand it off again, and wow, this Missouri defense. This is the thing, man. Missouri still got a hell of a defense, making big stops here in the goal line. Owens ends up losing 3 on that one. Micah Hudson, he has 63 yards this year. He had 111 yards last year. Yeah, dude. I mean, sure, he might be really good, but got to see him first. All right, 3rd and goal. We got a timeout. Currently, the A&M's at the Mizzou 4. So Iowa having to punt. We're going to get a fair catch. Oregon's going to begin their drive at their own 16/17 yard line. How do you keep up with the WWE pay-per-views, or do you have ESPN Unlimited? I have Hulu Live, which is packaged with ESPN and Disney. So that's how I watch it. I also have the ESPN app. So that's how I do it. All right, 3rd and goal. Fake the handoff. Reed looking, throwing it up. Oh, what a catch! That's Ashton Bethel Roman just pulled it away from the defender. I mean, honestly, I would have canceled Peacock already if it wasn't included in my Xfinity package for my internet. So that's the thing, man. No one wants to pay for these individual streams, but if they come with bundles, then yeah, send it. Go for it. So A&M, by the way, let's give A&M. Gotta give them the ring a ding ding. Cooper from Indiana gives me a lot of CD vibes coming out of college. Dude, I freaking love Omar Cooper. I talked about my love for him in my top 150 big board yesterday. And I look back at that like, shucks, dude. I want to move him up even more. Talked about him in my wide receiver video at the beginning of the week. I freaking love Omar Cooper. He's my dude. Honestly, if you are good after the catch, you're my type of guy. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, man. All right, man. This is the question for Missouri. Can they move the football at all today? You got a freshman starting at quarterback. Oh, they tried like a wide receiver sweep or jet sweep. Ends up getting 2 yards, but yeah, can Mizzou find some sort of offense today? $1 million question, man. And oh, what a catch! Illumide. Illumide was the guy that had the big game. What was the other game? Oh, against Bama. It's going to be a false start here. False start here on Mizzou. Let me see. If Dallas didn't burn their day 2 picks, I would have loved to see him in Dallas. That'd be fun. Is Washington wide receiver or is Missouri wide receiver you? Burden, Weiss, and now Illumide. Well, I mean, what have their wide receivers done in the NFL? Why would it be wide receiver you? Especially when you have Ohio State out and about, just churning out top 15 wide receivers in the NFL. And I mean, LSU, they had a run too. Just Ohio State's been special in that regard. Like, dude, what practice squad is Theo Reese on? Theo Weiss. Oh, is he on the Miami Dolphins practice squad? Let's go. But even Burden's just kind of been lost in the shuffle there for Chicago. And now he's missed a game with concussion recently. But when given the opportunity, he has created. All right, that will be the end of the first quarter for Missouri. Missouri v. Texas A&M. Yeah, MSU fan. I don't think we do. I liked Weiss coming out, but like it was late day 3 liked him. Let's not pretend like day 3 guys work. They more times than not, they do not. And he was ended up being probably a UD. Yeah, no, he was a UDFA. He wasn't a part of our draft class, so even more of a less likely chance. Illumide ain't eligible this year. Side note, I believe. I don't think he's a true freshman. Oh yeah, he is a true freshman. Nice. So yeah, won't even be a guy to talk about next year. Illinois are not bad at corners and edge rushers. I know they have a lot of corners. What edge rushers do they have in the NFL right now? I do think the Bears need to throw Burden in the backfield. Oh, dude, yeah, they should. It's Ben Johnson. He's gonna do it eventually. They'll get fun with them. I legitimately can't think of an edge rusher from Illinois that has a substantial role in the NFL right now. I don't know why. I just can't. One does not come to mind off the top of my head. I mean, Burton's made some good catches, good plays after the catch this season. Uh-oh, Oregon's driving. Ah, it's been a while. Got it. I was like, dude, I like legitimately not one's coming to mind. Do most of the tackles in this upcoming draft have guard flexibility? A lot of them will be forced to play guard, not necessarily by choice, but because of arm length. Oh, Oregon. They just got a touchdown. Running back broke a couple of tackles there. That's unusually sloppy play from Oregon or from Iowa. Missing all them tackles. Oh, there it is. The pizza's here, boys and girls. Oh, A&M. They try to get a pass out quick, and they read that sucker from the get-go. Is that Tyreek Chappell? I think he's been playing more slot this year for A&M. Let's go. They're reviewing something. They're probably just reviewing if he was down before he got in. He was not. Oh no, what happened there? Why how'd the ball come out? Cassius Howe coming in for a sack. That's how. Or that's how. Ha. Dang, dude. I mean, Caden Green held up for a little bit, but you just can't match that speed. Goodness sake. 3rd and 24. I imagine this is going to be a very short play. All right, yeah. Zollers is just going to run with it. Picks up like 5. It's 4th and 19. They're going to be kicking the football. Oh, is the hand down? Because the back of the hand counts as down, doesn't it? Oh, and the forearm. No, he's well in there. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Miami isn't ranked ahead of Notre Dame because Notre Dame has been hot. And I think you go back, the head-to-head, it was the season opener. It was at home for Miami. Since then, Notre Dame, okay, what, their best win is USC? That's a quality win. That's fine. Miami, I don't know too much about the quality wins they currently have, unfortunately. And they've lost what? I mean, the SMU loss was disheartening. So I get why Notre Dame's ahead of Miami. I think they should be closer because they shot Miami far down. But I get why Notre Dame's ahead of Miami. All right, I'm gonna go grab my pizza real quick. I gotta go. Oh, I got in here. Gonna have to kill it. Oh, buddy, you just signed your death sentence. I don't want to kill you, but I kind of have to. I don't want you touching my food. Make sure tip was taken. Oh, there you are. Come here, boy. Bam. Where you at? Oh, dang it. Could just end up eating. All right, we're back. It's official. Oregon. They're up 9-0. A&M. They're rolling again. They're close to midfield. Reed. Oh, man, what a batted pass. Is that a flag down? There's a flag down. Could be holding. Holding call as well. Woof. Hey, the channel's favorite troll. We got Durr up in the building. What up, buddy? How you doing? Ooh, Born Stellar. I like the DJ or the DeMarcus Lawrence comp for Parker. I think that's kind of in the vicinity, at least from style of play. They get it to Cravers kind of on a bubble screen, but Cravers pushed, maybe threw a hand in the face after the play of one of the Missouri players. They're asking for a flag. I'd be asking for a flag too. But we got 3rd and 15. Let's go, cheesy bread. All right, 3rd and 15. All right, they got Concepcion in motion. Reed's dropping back. He wants to go deep. Oh, and he just misses. He had Concepcion. Reed knows it. He looks ticked. Uh-oh. I think I see a fly. Oh, man. Kevin Coleman out here trying to make plays on the punt return, but picks up 7. Man, Missouri, you got to do something to get this offense going. Whoa, fire Ryan Poles. Am I seeing that right? I mean, I'd be content. I don't think he's one of the worst GMs in the league. Oh. I'd be content with Ryan Poles. He's really bad at drawing. Who cares how he can draw? Doesn't go for good free agents. I can feel that. Well, y'all want to win in season, but to be fair, it's because y'all failed at quarterback miserably. I think the Bears have drafted pretty well the last couple of years. I might not love all their picks. Like, I didn't love the Shamar Turner pick, but mean, I think he's had decent. He's got a. I think he's got a more of a decent batting average than you might give him credit for. Oh, Johnny, you're going to A&M, dude. Congratulations. They should be a pretty good team next year, too. So they will lose a ton of their offensive line. That's kind of the big thing, but we'll see. Spartan, just dude, stop. I'm not answering these personal questions, bro. This is ridiculous. Especially with how political that nonsense is. I will just say. No, I won't even say it. I'm not even going to humor it. Not even going to humor it. Durr. That's a good comment. That's a good run by Roberts. They got two backs here that are really good. Oh, don't look now. Iowa, they just scored a touchdown. Now we got a handoff to Roberts. Big run. Big run by Roberts. Hey, bro, Spartan. Just going to give you, this is your last little warning. If you want to talk politics and crap like that, I don't want to talk politics. We're talking football. It's a football channel, for goodness sake. If you want to go talk politics, go find a political YouTuber, dude. We're here talking football. How is it not political? You're gonna tell me the COVID shot's not a political thing. It has been made very political. So let's stop. You weren't talking about Travis Kelce's football playing. Dude, just stop. You know what you're doing. Just stop. I don't want to have to put you in timeout, bro. If you're going to keep being a bad kid, I'm going to put you in timeout. Mm. Listen, I'll wrap up and I'll say it with this. I've talked about, I guess, my worldview on my channel and during streams. So if you know any little bit about at least me, you probably know my worldview and you probably know where I probably fall on a lot of things. Now, this is a football channel where we have nice, beautiful, sensual football discourse. I'd like to keep it that way. Football, it's a beautiful escapism. So let's escape. What is this, Gwen Stefani? You can be my greatest. I don't even know how the song goes. Great escape. You get it. You get what I'm saying. Jerry, you're watching the Hurricanes game? Have they scored yet? We ought to do a scoreboard pretty soon. After I finish eating, we'll do a scoreboard. Spartan, you could go just check my past stuff, dude. And hey, Kirito's right. Like the stream while we're chilling. All right, 1st and 10. Zoller's dropping back, trying to dump it to the wideout. Might have been the tight end. There is a flag down. Ball was a little high, though. Oh, they got holding on Cassius. How? What you do, bro? Oh, yeah, he's holding the tight end. Tight end was coming in on a chip block. Miami finally scored? Let's go. I did take the under in that game, so Miami don't score so much. Zoller's going deep. Oh, just out of the reach. And that was Coleman. Coleman looks like he's asking for a flag. There is a flag on the field. Oh, they hand off to, I believe that was Roberts. Nowhere to go. If you had the choice, would you choose Howe as a DPR and gave 12 sacks a year, or Parker 6 sacks but presents on all 3 downs? That's a tough one, dude. How? I would try to find ways to keep him involved. Like if you're going to spend a 1st round pick on a player, you don't want them just to be designated pass rush only. All right, it's gonna be 3rd and 13. Pass was little off, little high. Broshmo, is Miami not your favorite team? No, they are. They are. They are indeed my favorite team. And I think I'd still take Howell over Parker just because he just feels like such a difference. He feels like such a difference maker, man. And you know what? You could get early down guys for cheap. Handoff here on 3rd and long. They give it to Roberts, who picks up maybe 2 or 3. Let me put this sucker away. Gonna go in on some pizza a little bit later. I've watched the Hurricanes pretty darn often. Unfortunately, I watched them against SMU and Louisville, Florida State, Florida, and Notre Dame. Oh, this is a long field goal. Here we go. And it is stay straight. Unfortunately, that straight is wide right. A&M's offsides. They're going to get another go at this sucker. And it turns a 50-yard field goal into a 45. Would you like to see an Iowa upset? I wouldn't mind it. I like upsets. I would like to see Oregon, Iowa hit the under. Oh, they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Okay, let's go. And Zoller's dropping back. Here comes the pressure. Oh. Tries to get it to Lubide, but he would have been short of the sticks, but he drops the football. All right. I'm kind of done, dude. I'm kind of done. Oh, what up, Daniel? How you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday, of course. Hopefully you're having a great day. Let's do a quick scoreboard. See what's going on in college football. All right. So Rice is up 24-17 on UAB. Rutgers is up 28-17 on Maryland. Delaware is up 9-7 on Louisiana Tech. Florida International is up 21-17 on Middle Tennessee. Jacksonville State is up 20-13 on UTEP. Eastern Carolina, East Carolina, ECU, they're actually still in the thick of things in the American. They're 3-1. They're a one-loss team in there, so that's kind of wild. But they're up 35-14 on Charlotte. Florida Atlantic's rolling through Tulsa 31-6. We got a 9-7 ball game, Oregon versus Iowa. Love it. I love seeing the under here. Yeah. Miami, they're up 7-0. Still win, Miami. That's all I'm saying. But to be fair, they had a slow start against Stanford. So eventually won that game, 42-7. UConn is currently up 17-14 on Duke. Kansas, they're up 17-7 on Arizona. I did take Kansas plus 4.5. I was tempted to take a money line, if I'm being honest. But hey, Arizona, they're driving right now. You never know. Iowa State's up 6-3 on TCU. Kennesaw State's up 17-0 on New Mexico State. Coastal is up 17-14 on Georgia State. Auburn's up 14-3 on Vandy. Oh no. Let's take a look at some games that did finish. Ohio State didn't cover, but they beat Purdue 34-10. Missouri State, they win 21-17 over Liberty. Eastern Michigan wins 27-21 on Bowling Green. Game of the day, man. Indiana Penn State goes to the wire. Wild last drive for Fernando Mendoza and Omar Cooper. Indiana wins 27-24. Georgia rolls through. Mississippi State 41-21. Ole Miss doesn't cover. Minus 51.5 is kind of tough to cover. They beat Citadel 49-0. Texas Tech, they win 29-7. BYU offense never really showed up. SMU ran through Boston College. Virginia Tech or West Virginia, they held on. Nice. James Madison, they continue to be undefeated in the Sun Belt. They win 35-23 against Marshall. Army, they end up beating Temple, so that's neat. Southern Miss, they go to 7-2. They also are undefeated in the Sun Belt. Can Ohio State and Indiana lose in a heartbreaker? Ohio State does have Michigan on the schedule, so they get the ball out to Craver, excuse me, threw an S in there. Picks up the first down. Hey, Miami just ran a pick 6. Nice. All right. 1st and 10 for A&M. Reed dropping back, dumps it out to the tight end. He's out about the A&M 44, so their own 44, 2nd and 6. Reed drops back, scrambles out of the pocket. He's going to run. Gets out of bounds right before the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 2. UConn on top of Duke. 17-14. Yeah, 2-minute 2-minute timeout. Excuse you. Nah, dude. 2-minute timeout. It's the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. I wonder if they legally can't call it the 2-minute warning, which is stupid if they can't. All right, here comes 3rd and 2. Missouri would like to get a good stop here. Reed, he's running around, and he's sacked. No, what a big sack there from Missouri to force the punt. Nice pick up there. All right. Illinois is going bowling. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, we're going to see it all day today. Missouri's got a great defense. It's going to keep them in it just for how long? The offense needs to do something. As Missouri will get the ball at their own 17, pardon me. As we will also get the 2-minute timeout. Going back to the Iowa game, taking a look here. Iowa's got the ball there around midfield at their own 46, it looks like. Dude, it is really wet and wild in that game. Goodness gracious. Believe the quarterback's name's Gronowski. Oh, is he sacked? Oh, he's sacked. Was that Dylan Thiemann coming in? No, that was Betcher. Nice. Yeah, Eric with the RIP Marshawn Nealon. Yeah, very, very unfortunate situation there. Let's see. Let's see. Iowa Gronowski. Yeah, that's what I have it. Mark Gronowski. Yeah, Auburn up 14-3. Oh, golly gee. I was a little scared about how that Vandy defense would take on that, or that Vandy offense would take on that Vandy, or that. Oh my gosh, what are words? I was a little concerned how the Vandy offense would move versus that Auburn defense. They will, maybe just in due time, similar to what happened in the Vandy Texas game. We'll see. But if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. If you are on the X, you could always, I don't know, put the heart, like it. Also, let's give a shout out to our friends over at Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, sign up with promo code Broshmo, and they match that first deposit up to $1,000 reduce. We got a lot of fun ways to play. So if you do want to get in on the action over there, go ahead and do that. But as always, play responsibly, play within your means. If you do sign up, it's promo code Broshmo. Any news on Mark Sanchez condition? I don't know. That's not one of the stories I'm really following. Now, is that Whitey Boy or Witty Boy? Whoever, however you may say your username. Not a fan of Vandy, I see. or their sweet baby boy Diego Pavio. Dang, dude. DJ Durkin, he's interim coaching for a head coaching position. He's like, hey, no need to go look elsewhere. Just hire me here. Are you from Miami? Is that why you're a Miami fan? I was born in Key West, Florida. I've spent all of 2 months of my life in Florida. I just always remember being a Dolphins fan. And then that made me into a Hurricanes fan. I wanted to root for the Miami Heat, but I loved me Steve Nash and Dirk Nowitzki back in the day. But I do root for the Miami Marlins. Loved them when they were Florida Marlins. I love the old design too. Is what it is. Hand off to Roberts. I think he loses a yard there. As A&M takes a timeout, looking to get the ball one more time. All right, we got 3rd and 6 here for Mizzou. At their own 21. Roberts in the backfield. Looks like they're showing blitz, but are they bringing blitz? Missouri calling a timeout here. He wants to think and stew about it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Zollers dropping back. Throws it. Oh! So there's a flag. Might be offsides, but golly, was that Will Lee? No, that wasn't Will Lee. So offside on the defense, but golly. Lubade took a gnarly hit from the safety coming in. Golly, that sucked. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they're going to hand it off here. Is that Roberts? Jamal Roberts, man. Picking up the first. Nice. Oh, he's kind of got the Ashton Genty, Michael Myers psycho killer stance too. Wow, that was actually good blocking. That hole was massive. Good job. Missouri does have one timeout, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Zolar's dropping back. They're only rushing 4, but the 4 is getting pressure. Yeah, Hal eventually got in there real quick. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Cassius Hal just got in the chest of Caden Green, just kind of like pushed him and went inside. Nice move. All right, 2nd and 10, dropping back. Throws it over the middle. Not a throw you really want to make there. It would have been short of the first down. You'd rather ignore near the sideline if you're going to make that throw short of the first. So you don't love it. Second, still 14-3. Auburn on top. Auburn has it at the Vandy 6-yard line. Ooh. Vandy's falling apart. They're literally playing for their college football lives. All right, here comes the extra pressure and the blitz. Oh my gosh, he's hit and it goes right into the hands of I don't know who returned that. Of York. It was York. Oh man. That may have been the worst thing that could happen. Yeah, he's hit as he throws. Ball bounces out. Oh no, that's Burks. It wasn't that wasn't York. York was just running down there with him. Okay. Golly, bro. Dang, dude. I mean, it's 1st and goal, 57 seconds left. That is wild. Oh, man. Man, they're really asking the Mizzou defense to do a lot here. Dang. All right. Reed taking it from the shotgun. He's got Owens to his left. Tight end in motion. We're going to get the handoff to Owens. Ooh, gets stopped at the goal line. About a half a yard short. Oh, that was actually E.J. Smith, Emmett's boy. It's like Oregon's going for a field goal to end halftime, or a field goal to get into halftime, and they get it. They're going to be up 12-7 on Iowa. Man, literally the worst thing that could have happened to Missouri. Missouri's defense can make a stop here. Even just hold them to a field goal would be, wow, impressive. Doubt it, though. I got my doubts. Handoff here. They're going to get in there with the tutty. Touchdown. A&M. They're going to go into halftime with a 2-touchdown lead. Rough. Don't want to see it. If you're Mizzou, you don't want to see it. Knew this was a game I just didn't want to touch. I don't know. Maybe the offense for Missouri comes alive in the second half. Auburn up 17-3. How many seconds you said's left? A minute 52. I imagine Auburn. I imagine Missouri just takes this into the half. As we'll see a touchback. All right. All right. Just started the play clock. I imagine we're going to see a run, a knee, something just taken at halftime. You have one timeout. Tight end in motion. They are just going to hand it off. Roberts gets it outside. Good run. Goes out of bounds. I think he picked up about 10 on that. Okay, Zoller's actually going to take a shot way out of bounds. And they're going to hand off this one to Roberts, who falls around the line of scrimmage. Again, it looks like they're just going to take this sucker in. I haven't seen Ahmad Hardy get the ball recently. Did he get banged up while we weren't looking? I mean, I get it. Like, Roberts has been running really well. But yeah, Hardy only has 3 carries in this game. That's weird. That's so stinking weird. Took some time to watch Gavin some speech and catch up on last weekend church of my local area. Okay. uh Rudget, I'm not weird. You're weird. No. Could be. All right, let's check out. Let's check out if there's anything on the XA about Ahmad Hardy. Yeah, Oregon, Iowa is on Indeed. We're watching that via our phone. Keep track of both games. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are asking where is Hardy. So does it look like there's an injury? Huh. I see someone here saying Robert seems to play most of the second quarter in most games. So maybe we see more Hardy in the second half. Who knows? I'm watching Ducks at Hawks. Bad weather game. Not overly interesting. Yeah, but those are fun games. I like those games. And to be fair, I think in the first half we got in more offense than I expected. We really, really have. All right, let's switch this sucker over to scoreboard real quick. See if we got any interesting games going on as we speak. It looks like UAB, they got a Hail Mary going on right now against Rice. Maryland, man, they're keeping it close there. Kaliak Manis over here with 4 tutties. Nice. Ian Strong with 3 of them. Golly. Greg, no upsets in early morning games, but Penn State came close. They did, man. They did. The best plays of the game have been made by Iowa's punter in the first quarter. Have they? Did they have? I didn't see the block punt safety. Was it a block punt safety on Oregon's first score? Yeah. Whoops. No, yeah. Yeah, it looks like block punt safety. I mean, shoot, minus 39 yards. That's an insane sack. I didn't see that, so I don't know if that was on the punter or not. Miami up 14-0 at halftime. Let's go. I imagine this game's fun to watch. UConn, Duke. Those are 2 very good teams. So Arizona did end up scoring on that drive to make it a 3-point game going into halftime. Hey, yo, Johnny, where's your update? With Vandy just scored a touchdown. If they could go in half only down 1 score, that's a good feel. It wasn't a block, bad snap, way over his head. Ah, I see. That's rough. I'm going to see if I can find it. Iowa, Oregon safety. Blah, blah, blah. All right, here we go. High? Yeah, and the punter had to kick it out of bounds. But it looked like it was. Yeah, it looked like it was far to the right. Ugh. Jeez, man. There's two high snaps to him. The first, he makes a great catch and saves the play. The second has no chance and he saves the TD. Nice. All right. I'm about to go grab a slice of pizza, slice of the za. Ugh. Did you watch Indiana Penn State? I watched the last drive of Indiana Penn State. Too busy watching both BYU and Mississippi State get their cheeks absolutely clapped. But I saw that final drive of Indiana. It was nice. You had Mendoza make a couple of really nice throws. What'd you end up getting, Greg? DiGiorno? It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Value brand DiGiorno. Ain't no problem with it. Well, what kind of pizza do you have? I have your grandma got it, Greg. I have pepperoni and sausage, and then because I got my kids coming by later tonight, in-laws are dropping them off. So in case they didn't have dinner, I wanted to have pizza for them, or even if they did have dinner, then we have pizza tomorrow for them. But yeah, it's pepperoni and sausage, and then pepperoni and banana peppers. I freaking love pepperoni and banana peppers slap so well. Penn State D played really well. Mendoza played better. I heard Mendoza had a rough go at it at parts. I mean, I'll go back and watch it anyway, either tomorrow or Monday for Mendoza. Tony's Pizza. Well, if it's Tony, then Tony can make pizza. I don't do dialects well. No, he was under distress the entire game. He gamed. Box store watchers will say he didn't have a good game. Okay. Again, I'll go back. I mean, I'm going to watch it. I only saw him on the final drive, and I thought he made a lot of nice throws. To be fair, that Omar Cooper touchdown, I thought he was throwing it away. He could have been throwing it away. I think earlier, it may have been the play before or two plays before. I thought Mendoza, if he just got the ball out quicker, he had Cooper for the easy touchdown. But the pressure was immense. I mean, I don't know if Penn State was doing that the whole game where they were just coming with those mug fronts and just stacking the line and making you guess, hey, we're either going to blitz all these guys or not. We're either they're sending in the house or not. So, I mean, that's just a wild way to play. Coming in the line, it's like, okay, cool. They're not only are they lined up with their four, but there are linebackers and sometimes safeties or corners in all of my gaps. Gotta love it. Broshmo, I think they should let Julia go back down to NXT. Let her squash Tatum for the title. No, I don't think so. Why squash Tatum? You're trying to build her up. Just get Julia right on the main roster. It's that simple. I normally get Little Caesars ready to go. Little Caesars is great for its price. I think it's good. I'm not saying it's good pizza, but I think for its price, it's not bad. Oh my gosh, I just hit my freaking knee on the desk. Oh. However, they have pizza crust, and I was like, I like pizza crust. Let's see if it's good. And it's like cheesy stuffed pizza crust. Oh my gosh. It's the best Little Caesars pizza I have ever freaking had in my life. Wild. We got Rudiger. Yeah, I agree. Seems like Jared Goff with a little more athleticism, but a tick slower to process. Yeah, I'm not saying the processing thing is something that happens consistently. Typically, he's really quick with the football, or at least he quickly gets the ball out. And honestly, that's a big part of the Signetti offense. It's very RPO-ish. So again, I got to go back and watch the whole game, or just watch all of Mendoza's dropbacks. Wisconsin, dang it. Wisconsin field goal. Wait, was Wisconsin up? No, Washington. Don't do me dirty. My parlay is looking so good right now. No! Where is Washington's offense? They better win by 10 or more. Because right now I am looking pretty. I got the Oregon, Iowa under at 41. They've scored only 19 in this first half. I think I got Nebraska money line, Alabama minus 9.5, and Notre Dame minus 27.5. I feel like I have another game in there, but I can't remember. It's worth watching. Really good game all the way through. Yeah, I mean, it looked it. I mean, freaking Nicholas Singleton finally looking dynamic, but it was after the catch. Of course it was. Just not a dynamic running back. All right. I just said I was going to go grab my pizza. I'm going to go grab my pizza to buy me some time. I think I already ran this like not too long ago, but shoot, I'm going to run it again. If you didn't know, I got a draft.
We love the NFL draft, and now my draft guide is available for purchase. It comes with over 500 player backgrounds and close to 300 player evals. It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So when I add a new eval or I change my rankings, you're going to be the first to know. It's going to have all the pro day and combine numbers along with analytics, and it's a Google spreadsheet for right now. So you have to include your email with the purchase, but we will be switching over to a website at the end of the year. And if you get it now, it's going to be cheaper now than it will be later. It's a great way to support the channel. And as always, much appreciated, much obliged.
Oh, I need to grab more drink. What am I doing? All right. Da, 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 da. I'm about to shoot a video on how WWE can fix Julia. Do you want to be a part of it? I'm good. You go. How about you just send me? You just shoot me the link, and I'll go watch it once you finish it. Hey. Run it again. Nah. We're good. We're good. Auburn going for an upset? Not really. You got Durkin going for a job. That's what it is. I see Oregon and Iowa just kicked off the second half. What Gojo doing? Sleeping? Probably. Dude, he gets real lethargic when it's just me in the house. He's a family dog, man. He's a family dog. All right. I wish forcing an early third down. Was it like 3rd and 6? Yep, 3rd and 6. Oh, I think the ball got batted at the line. So good 3 and out for Iowa. Oh, dude, yeah. Iowa always has a solid defense. And typically they always have a pretty good run game. They could just never really figure it out at quarterback. And not to say they have this year. They really haven't, but Gronowski's kind of a big upgrade compared to what they've had in the past. Oh, wait. Iowa picked up a 4-star quarterback who originally committed to Boise today from Utah. I don't know what Utah's backup quarterback situation was. I mean, they had that guy. It's like Cody something, but I don't know. I don't know the depth too well. All right, if you're Missouri, man, I said this about BYU. You get the ball. Well, unlike Missouri, who will get the ball, get a chance to score. Ooh, good return. Gets out to about the 34. But BYU, they had to, not only did they have to make a stop, force a field goal at the end of the first half, but they didn't get the ball to start the second half. They were in all kinds of trouble. But Missouri, okay, sucks the way we ended the first half, but we get the ball back. Watch out. Let's get something going on offense. Oh, there was a holding on the kick return? That sucks. All right, they handed to Harvey for a couple of yards. That's terrible. Can my son walk? Yeah. Yeah, the boy can walk. He's been walking for a little while now. He's about to turn 2 in a couple of months, so. Is Mizzou your college team? I'm a Hurricanes fan. Miami Hurricanes. Another handoff here to Hardy. Dude, there's nowhere to go. A&M just mobbed that line. This is not the way you want to start that first drive. Really sucks for Missouri. Really sucks for Missouri. Now you're backed up, what, third and it's got to be like 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15. 3rd and 11? Golly, I felt like they've been moved back farther than that. Currently at their own 6, and they're just going to hand it off. Who said freaking Jamal Roberts almost picks up the first down on the little draw. Washington just tied it up. Let me know when they score a touchdown. Let me know when they take a touchdown lead. I need Washington to cover 10 or more. Let me know when they do substantial damage. All right. I let the ball bounce. It'll be inside the 30. Or maybe they mark it at like the 31. Oh, no. Big run from Owens. Man, that was good running by Owens. Kind of a nice counter play. All right, 1st and 10, close to midfield. Gojo's fine. He doesn't eat pizza. All right, Reed dropping back, going over the middle. Feels like it got hit because it came out like a duck. I think it got tipped. Nice run by Owens. Gets out across midfield. All right, 3rd and 6. Take the handoff. Get out to Concepcion real quick. Who's pulling away for a touchdown? They tried to grab his shirt. He just ran away from him. Touchdown. A&M. Man. Golly. Well, it looks like Iowa's driving. They're out across midfield. Okay. Oh. Gamecast is, I don't know what's up with it. All right, there it is. Gamecast updated. Let's go to the scoreboard. Refresh this sucker. Okay, Rutgers pulled out to a 15-point lead. They probably sealed the deal here. Let's see. We got anything notable? Again, Iowa is driving. There's a flag down on the play right now for either Iowa or Oregon. We're discussing. Miami, they go up 21-3. I think the over and under was 51, I think. So they still got a ways to cover if you took the over. Looks like a penalty on Oregon. Illegal hands to the face. Yeah, that upward motion is going to get a lot of people. Oh my gosh, that was an insane catch. I don't know if he got the other foot down in bounds, though. I don't know, because does that other foot come down before he actually gets the football? He gets it right. Yeah, no, yeah, he catches it right before the foot hits the yellow. That's insane. To be able to stretch that foot out so it just doesn't hit turf. Nice. Wow, Duke and UConn, they're in a shootout here, man. 21-20. Kansas field goal, they go up 20-17. It was tied 17 all. We got Auburn up 20-10 at half. Okay, come on. Let's get a touchdown, Washington. So they blocked Wisconsin's punt? Is that what I saw? Plays under review? Okay. Is Gojo a UConn fan? No, if he was a fan of college football, he'd probably be a Georgia fan. He's just that type of bandwagon fan. That's just Gojo. Since he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Oh, that's a nasty return there by Mizzou. So they're going to be at the A&M 40? Heck yes. Make this a game, Missouri. Ooh, Oregon's got a player down. Gets it out to Ahmad Hardy. Makes one guy miss. Picks up about 6 to 7. They're only going to give him 5. Okay. Second and 5 in the pistol. Zoller's going to hand off to Hardy, who's right down before the first down. Washington finally got the TD. They should. What they had? I saw that they had the block punt. Thank goodness, Washington. Don't go choking on me. All right, in pistol again, but A&M kind of stacking. They hand it off. Hardy is going to get it. First down. All right, Zoller's in shotgun. Man in motion across the formation. Fake the handoff. They pick up the blitz. Oh, it was a very contested catch to Manning. It was Will Lee. Yeah, there's a little bit of a hole, but not enough to warrant a flag, I would say. What do you think about the Asuka missing her missed? Well, she only missed the miss on Alexa Bliss. She hit Charlotte, didn't she? And then she got like part of Alexa. She was supposed to miss both of them at the same time, but that sounds like asking much. I'm not mad about it. I don't care. I was field soaked. Gotta love it, dude. Oh, is there a fumble? I think Iowa just fumbled the football. All right, empty backfield here for Zollers. Oh, no! There's a flag. I don't think Zollers was expecting the ball, but he slapped his... He Again, I mean, I don't know how they're doing this. When to time the snap. Because, like, sometimes college, once you slap the hands, the ball is coming on some sort of account. I mean, they get bailed out by that. They get bailed out by that offsides. I think that's Cassius Howe's second offsides, too. This game. Wonder what the mist is. Has Miss Color really meant anything recently in any wrestling promotion? Roberts picking up the first down. Nicely blocked. Nicely called play. All right, here comes 1st and 10. In the pistol, they got Roberts in the backfield. Handing it off to Roberts, who breaks the tackle, picks up the first down. It's going to be first and goal at the 3. Thoughts on the Jets keeping Breece Hall? I don't know. Do they expect to get a better compensatory pick? Because the thing is, unless you're not going to spend a ton in free agency, you're not going to get a good compensatory pick for him. So I would have just traded him away. I mean, honestly, trading him away for a 4th isn't terrible. Jamal Roberts taking the direct snap. Oh, and he runs hard into the end zone. Finally, Mizzou gets on the board. Golly. Yeah, they might want to keep him. No, Eric, not all. The missed colors actually represent something in wrestling. They haven't really used it, but no, the mist doesn't typically mean they're going to heel. I mean, shoot, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley got misted during that whole feud. Though they're not turning heel anytime soon. All right, they're going to review if it was a touchdown. Hardy got the ball to start the drive. Roberts just came in like the last 4 plays. Hardy started the drive. Yeah, Hardy had only 3 touches. Kind of ridiculous. All right, they're up holding the touchdown from Mizzou. What I was looking on X and somebody said that typically Roberts gets the workload in the second quarter, so that was just maybe a game script thing. I don't know. Wow, Oregon. That was Bear Alexander with the recovery. Oh, that's the thing, man. If Oregon, they're playing Iowa's game, tough defense and turnovers. Iowa, you can't win this game if you don't win the turnover battle. You can't be careless like that. Missouri is a comeback team. I don't know, man. It's going to be tough with a freshman quarterback. The offense is pretty one-dimensional. He only has 4 completions this half, or this game, excuse me. I mean, the defense has been playing really well for Missouri. They got a great defense. It's just rough sauce when the defense is on the field all the time. Yeah, we were just talking about Oregon getting the fumble recovery. Oregon, they're playing Iowa's game better than Iowa. Oh. Man, I smacked my knee on my freaking desk, and it is throbbing right now. I don't think he's draft. Yeah, Craver isn't draftable. He's very undersized, but he's got a ton of speed. Rough hit. I'm definitely not holding onto the ball there. Oh, on the forced fumble. All right, before we get back from commercial break, I'm gonna hit the bathroom. All right. You should play ads when you step away. Should I? I should. Maybe I'll do that when I step away. Good call. Oh, Oregon, big run by Dante Moore. Holy moly. That's true. That's true. Rutger? Hopefully I'm saying that right. So a little read option play. Dante Moore, man. He gets that out down to like the 35-ish? Golly. Do you think Evan Stewart can recover some draft stock if he comes back this? He's not coming back this year for Oregon. I think he redshirts and comes back next year. Handoff here to is that Owens, right? Yeah, Owens is 4. And then I think Bussy is 2. All right, 2nd and 7 here for A&M. Reads, dropping back, slings it, gets it out there to Bussy. Feels more and more like Dante Moore might return to school. Probably. I mean, I think there's a good shot. This is his first year as a full-time starter. You could literally say that about a lot of prospects in this class, though. All right, 3rd and 3. Reed in the shotgun. Owens to his right. Concepcion. No, that's Craver in motion. Here comes the pressure. Reed is running. He chucks it just to get it out there. Great stop there by Missouri. Oh, it looks like Missouri, the safety from Missouri was looking for a flag. I don't know what he was asking for. Didn't see it in the replay. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if most return to school. Yeah, for real. Oh no, it's a fake. And Brooks, who had the fumble recovery and almost scored on a touchdown, gets the fake down inside the 20. I looked away and looked at the Oregon-Iowa game. What? Show me a replay. 48-yard run there on the fake punt. Dang, what a call. Oh, Jason, you're discussing with Maryland? Yeah. What, they won their first 4, and have they lost 5 straight now? Or is it even worse than that? They just called delay a game on the offense. Casey Concepcion's like, what the heck? When did y'all start the play clock? They've lost the last 5. Yeah, that's rough. All right, we got 2 tailbacks in the backfield right now for A&M. Tight end in motion. Not going to throw to either of them. Chucks that across the middle to Concepcion. Oh, excuse me, Bethel Roman, number 3. Yeah, I saw Ian Strong had 3 touchdowns. That's insane. All right, Oregon, they kick a field goal. They go up 15-7. Still a 1-score game. 2nd and 15. And they're going to hand it off here. That's Craver, who gets inside the 20, down at about the 15, 14-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Why do I feel like Vandy might lose? Because they might. I don't know what the score is right now. Is it still 20-10? All right, 3rd and 6. Reed and shotgun. Dropping back. To screen over to Concepcion. But honestly, probably better if he dropped that, because it looked like he was going to get wrapped up immediately for a loss. So all right, here comes the field goal for A&M. And it's good. 24-7. All right, we can do a quick scoreboard. Watching box score is so funny to me. Approaching halftime, only 3 touches have gone to someone not named Coleman or Boston. I mean, to be fair, that's their 2 best players. So I honestly think that Purdue, Boston College, and Syracuse need to be relegated to the MAC. Okay, to be fair, Syracuse was a good team before they lost Angeli in the Clemson game. Purdue has shown some gumption. They played Michigan close. Boston College, yeah, sure. We can arrange that. They could probably beat Monmouth. All right, scoreboard. Let's hit the refresh. Louisiana Tech's up 24-16 on Delaware. Florida International is up 49-24. against Middle Tennessee. Jacksonville State's up 27-20 on UTEP. ECU's up 48-22 on Charlotte. Florida Atlantic, they're up 48-21 on Tulsa. You already know. A&M, they're up 24-7 on Mizzou. Oregon's up 15-7. Excuse me, they're down. Iowa being down 8 in that game. Miami's up 28-3, and looks like they're about to score again after an interception. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the Gamecast is doing here. Duke is up 28-23 on UConn. Kansas is up 20-17 on Arizona. TCU is up 10-6 on Iowa State. Oh, Vandy got a touchdown. Uh-oh, don't look now. Watch out. Vandy coming back. Auburn, they're up 20-17. Kennesaw State's up 24-7. Coastal, they're up 26-14 on Georgia State. Washington's up 10-3 on Wisconsin. Woof. We got Stanford and North Carolina tied up at 3 at half. We got Louisiana up 21-10 in Texas State. Air Force San Jose just got underway. Can you play Sandstorm on that recorder? I cannot. I can't even play Happy Birthday. Dude, a slide whistle's tough, dude. Too tough. Maybe the kazoo. I could do titanium, maybe. Tomorrow is the Poverty Super Bowl between the Jets and the Browns. Who do you got? I think the Browns. They got a really good defense, and Jets just gutted theirs. I know you're a Miami fan. Is Tony really that guy? Like people are saying, he's really good. Malachi Tony's really good. Do you think all that if the Hurricanes miss the playoffs again this year, that it'll be a big disappointment? A little bit, yeah. I think it could turn into make or break for Mario Cristobal. If they bring in, say, a Lenore Sellers to Miami and nothing comes of it. Because if you bring in Sellers, there's a good chance maybe you could get Nick Harbor as well. All right. Hardy with a good run. It was a tough run, picking up 4. All right, coming out of the pistol. Hardy's still in the backfield there. And he's going to get the handoff. Dude, getting hit at the line of scrimmage is rough. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. All right, straight shotgun here with Roberts to the left. Here comes the blitz. And he just chucks this one deep out of the reach of Olubade. And that's going to be 4th and 6. I keep trying to see some Jonah Coleman reps, but every time I turn on their game, Wisconsin has the ball. Zollers just gets that too far in front of Olubade. Oh, did he shank the kick? And it will be returned off the bounce. Concepcion gets it to about their own 45, so good field position. My man Kyle Hamilton got to win Defensive Player of the Year at some point. He's an elite talent and can play all 11 positions. I don't know about that one. You're not having Kyle Hamilton throw his hand in the dirt and play nose tackle. That's just silly. But yeah, when it comes to the back seven, he can do it. All right, we got a bunched formation up here by A&M. And they're going to hand the ball off to Cravers on a sweep. I wonder if they hit him with the play action one of these times, because that's, I think, the second time they've run that this half. This whole YouTube TV, ESPN stuff has been such a mess. Bunch of greedy corporate guys who don't care about their fans. Well, I have Hulu Plus, so I'm kind of unaffected by all of it. So I couldn't really tell you a lot about it. I don't really have an opinion about it, unfortunately. All right, we got a toss out. Oh, who was that in the backfield? That was Zion Young. Got Owens deep into the backfield, going to set up a 3rd and long. I'm just going to say it's wild hearing Joe Tessitore calling football. Just knowing that he does wrestling commentary. I know he's a big commentator, but Reed going over the middle, and he's got Craver for the first. Nice throw. It's just wild hearing him every week call raw. The same is true with like Chris Rose. I'm so used to him doing like baseball that when I hear him in like in the London or the UK games, I'm just like, man, you just do it all, bro. All right, we're going to the 4th quarter. So I'm gonna actually go to the bathroom this time. Did not last time, unfortunately. Instead, I just put my pizza away in the fridge for my kiddos. So I'm gonna take Ruger's advice. Hit the add button, and I'll be back in a sec. All right. We're back. All right. Didn't get an ad? I mean, I hit the add button. I hit the add button, so I don't know. Maybe you're on YouTube Prime. I hit the add button, said ads inserted. We'll see. Broshmo, were you an Edge and Christian fan growing up? I mean, I wasn't not a fan of Edge and Christian. I did love me the Hardy Boys. I was a big RVD guy growing up. Caught the final flames of ECW, and then really got into things during the invasion. Oh, nice. Iowa just kicked a field goal. 15-10. Currently got. Okay, Eric, you got hit with it? You got hit with the. Okay. See, the ad theme does work, I guess. I just want to play with those whenever I exit. And I'm not going to hit y'all up with the draft guide promo. Is ECW still going? Nope. ECW's been dead for a long time. 58-yard field goal, yeah, by Iowa. Reed dumps it. Oh, Roman Bethel fumbled. But was he down? Bethel Roman fumbled that sucker. He got hit from behind. Hand got in there. He's going to cover up with two hands as he's being tackled, and the defender's hand just gets in there first. Do you think powerhouse high school teams could beat D3, D2? Nah, I have doubts. I think when you get to the next level of football, it's just like those are the best of high school. It's like the NFL when back in the day, people would be like, "Oh man, Georgia or Alabama could beat this one-win Browns team or whatever," and it's like, not really. You're dealing with more disciplined players and the best of the best at college football, so I just don't see it. I haven't watched wrestling in years. I like wrestling. I watch it. I watch it quite a bit. I follow WWE. I try to follow AEW when I can. Now you got Zollers rolling out, and he gets it to Roberts, who picks up maybe a yard. It's going to set up 3rd and 9. Do you think Coach O could coach Oregon State or Virginia? Did Oregon State fire their head coach? Oh, yeah, they fired him back in October. I didn't even know that they axed him. Oregon State's just been that irrelevant. Oh, pressure. Zollers gets away, slinging it. What a catch from his butt. That's a Lubide. There's a flag. Don't be holding. Don't be holding. Don't be holding. No, it's on the defense. Let's go. What a play. Zoller's best throw of the game on the run. Get more bootleg going. Size and speed is much different at 18 years to 22. Exactly. I think Brian Burns will be a first or second All-Pro at some point in his career. He's got the ability. Dude, Roberts has been having a mean game running the football tonight. Excuse me. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Roberts, who gets met at the line of scrimmage, maybe gains a yard. Hey, we got Alex from Hail Mary Sports up in here. How you doing, buddy? If you don't know, Alex also talks the NFL draft. You're gonna see him on the channel eventually. We're gonna do our two, probably a 3-round collab next coming weeks. Alex, I've had the people asking for it. They're asking for it in the comment section. When are you gonna get the collab so we can get 2 to 3 rounds? It's coming. Zollers gets it out. Nice catch. Is that Manning? All right. Jason, I'll get to your questions in a sec. Oh, Hardy met at the line. Is that Regis? Oh no, that's Onyedim. Don't often hear his name called. Sounded like 3 rounds is so bad. It's tough. It's tough, Alex. Three rounds mocks are tough. All right, we got 2nd and 12 here. Coming out of the pistol. You got Hardy in the backfield. Oh, they're switching to shotgun. Hardy off to the left of Zollers. And Zollers is going deep. Oh, and just a little too far. Wow, he nailed the pylon, though. Literally hits the pylon. Probably a pylon ball. I'm doing a 2027 next week. Wish me luck. Good God. Snowy, you need more Ahmed yards. You got a prop bet put down. Do you think that candy corn is nasty? Same for strawberry. Oh, I love strawberry ice cream. I think candy corn's okay. It's not a great candy, but I don't think it's like dog water. All right, Zollers tries to go over the middle to Lubide. Nope, that was that Manning, I think. No, that was Coleman. And they just misses him. Do you think Brian Hartline would be a good candidate for the Penn State or LSU job? I don't think he's ready to be a head coach yet. This is his first year as what, OC? All right, we got field goal coming up. Be a 49-yard attempt. All right, we got a 14-point game here in the 4th. Yep, underdog bros at 54 out of 123. I'm cooked. Yeah. Who do you got tonight on the matchup between Delane and Ryan Williams? Well, I don't think Delane's going to be on Ryan Williams a lot. Because I mean, Alabama, they got Jeremy Bernard, Isaiah Horton. I think is back healthy now. So, I mean, I think you're going to see Delane on a bunch of people. Why are the Saints absolutely ridiculous? Like, what is going on? I mean, it's a rebuild year. I don't know. I don't know what more to say on that. They're in a rebuild. This is what a team that's in a rebuild looks like. To be fair, they were competitive much longer than I thought they would have been. Justin Fields should switch to wide receiver, do the whole what was the cat's name? Former Ohio State quarterback. Braxton. Can't think of his Braxton Miller? Thank you. Yeah, Braxton Miller. Oh no, what a drop. I mean, to be fair, the conditions out there suck. Oh, Sadiq out this game? I didn't know Kenny Sadiq was out this game. Oh no, yeah, sideline despite begging to play against the Hawkeyes. That sucks. Harkey's out this game too, the right tackle for Oregon. Ugh. No Sadiq, no more. Yeah, the wide receiver. I knew we were in it. Yeah, I saw Bryant got hurt earlier on the ankle. He had to be carried. Is Virginia in the South? Some people say yes, some people say no. I think Virginia around I would say for parts of Virginia are the South. That Virginia Beach, Hampton Roads area, I think is part of the South. I think once you get up to Williamsburg and Alexandria, that's full north. Man, how bad of a coordinator was Hugh Freeze? Dude, no kidding, right? I don't know if he was necessarily a bad. Okay, I'm gonna pull that back. I don't know about play caller. I don't think he's a bad core. Like, he's not a bad offensive minded coach. They just couldn't. He couldn't. He didn't never got it right at quarterback at Auburn. All right, Bussy with the return here gets to about the 23. I'm in Canada. Hello, my neighbor from the Great North, the Great White North. Virginia is south. Yes, it certainly is south from Canada. What part of Canada? Are you in like a big city like Toronto, Montreal? Or are you in like the boonies? Because isn't a lot of Canada boonies? Also, why isn't Florida considered to be in the south? Hold on. How Florida is quite literally the south. Saskatchewan. I probably butchered that name. Cam Coleman needs to transfer and ascend to elite wide receiver status. Yeah, he's kind of in a rough situation there, unfortunately. All right, we got 2nd and 6 here for A&M. They're at their own 27. And they give it to Concepcion, who was able to make one guy miss on the jet sweep. Yeah, a lot of Canada is empty. That's what I've heard. It's kind of like the eastern part of Australia, where like all of Australia's population is like within like the Melbourne and Sydney, the west areas. All right, 3rd and 3 here for A&M. Got a man in motion. It's Bussy. Here comes some pressure, and Reed's going to use his feet. He's going to get the first down. Maryland needs to get portal linemen who could run block. We need a bit more depth on the defense. What's the best beach in the USA, in your opinion, Broshmo? I haven't been to a ton. I could tell you the beach down in Louisiana sucked. Down in New Orleans, they got a beach. Golly, that sand felt like muck. I think so. I've been to Virginia Beach. Handoff tomorrow goes for a couple of yards. That's 23. Okay, so then EJ Smith is 23, 22. Mission Beach, San Diego was amazing. The water's so cold in the Atlantic. I think I would probably rather like I really loved Mission Beach. I didn't mind Virginia Beach. If you go up a little north, you got Buckrow Beach. That's still in like Hampton. Get it out to Craver, who's close to a first down. It's gonna be like 3rd and 2. Oh my gosh, Iowa just hit on a big play out across midfield. Have you ever had crab cakes or crab fries before? If not, come to Maryland and you will love them. I've had crab cakes. I do love me some crab cakes. Not crab fries. Haven't had those though. I love crab. Handoff, big run, Owens touchdown. No one's catching up. Got to ring the cowbell for our fallen friend, Mississippi State. Yep, Oregon deserves to lose this game. I mean, Oregon's playing an Iowa type of game. That's kind of what they have to do. It was never going to be pretty. If they could win an ugly game, man, I think that's good. Props to them. Keep in mind, Indiana couldn't win this game until what? The final drive for them? Oh no, I guess on their final drive they took that safety that pissed everyone off because then Indiana didn't cover. But like they had the one go ahead drive near the end of the game. I was a tough out. They're gonna force you to play their type of football. The second Steph revealed she bought ECW, said, Heyman, I tuned out. Oh, we're going back to wrestling. I was a kid when the Alliance angle started, so I thought it was super cool. I'm sure if I rewatched it, it would be a lot of nonsense, but I dug it at the time. Do you think Miami versus LSU week 1 game in the Falcon Stadium would feed families? I mean, I think Miami. Well, Florida. LSU typically starts out with a strong non-conference Power 4 opponent. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know if that'd be up Miami's alley. They already play Florida at a conference, so I don't think they want to double up on SEC non-conference opponents. What has been your game of the year so far? Mine is Tennessee. Tennessee, Georgia was really good. I enjoyed Georgia, Ole Miss. Oh man, I was driving. Dude, yeah, Georgia, Tennessee's tough to counter. College football. I'm looking for a refresher. Looking to someone to refresh my mind. Best. Florida State, Virginia was really fun. Let's see. I would need a refresher, man. I don't know off the top of my head. Like Miami SMU was just depressing. I'm sure that Indiana Penn State, just the way that final drive got me going. I was all kinds of hot and bothered. Louisville, Virginia was pretty good. Duke, Kentucky in Bank of America Stadium week 1 would be sweet. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be fun. Bear Bryant. Is Bear Bryant a dog? I'm pretty unfamiliar with Bear Bryant. Isn't that a I know that's a football coach, but is there a player? No, you were just screwing with me. Okay. I was like, I don't have Bear Bryant as a player. I have you better tell me what team. I know Bear Bryant was a head coach. What's up, bro? What up, Izzy? How you doing, buddy? Think you're memeing me. All right. Zoller's going deep again. Oh, Dubé almost had a wonderful catch. He accidentally tackles the referee. Third and goal for Iowa. They're looking to take the lead here. Let's go. Probably go for the 2-point conversion, too, to make it a 3-point game. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up if you're on the YouTube. If you're on the X, give me a heart. Give me your heart. Oh, Hardy, he gets the first down on 2nd and 10. Hard run. Like it. If Oregon loses, do you think they are destined to get 9? Dude, if they lose, there's a chance they miss the playoff altogether. Slinging this. Manning bounces right out of his chest. Could you pair Caleb Downs to Ed Reed or Steve Atwater? I didn't watch Steve Atwater back in my day. If you want a comp for Caleb Downs, it's Eric Berry. Easy as that. Similar size, mentality. Handoff here. Oh, Hardy! He's gone! Hardy with the 45-yard touchdown. Hey, wait, who had the parlay? Who had the player prop with Hardy? He's looking out for you, man. Hardy's like, don't worry. I got you. Putting you on your back. Putting your prop on his back. I mean, still a 14-point game. Still asking a lot from that Mizzou defense, but hey, at least they got something going. But Eric Berry always played with that stank, would come downhill, play bigger than his billing. Was just big time playmaker. What college did Jimmy Graham and Antonio Gates go to? Well, Antonio Gates, he didn't play football. Didn't he go to Michigan State he was a basketball player? Not positive. Just saying this off the top of my head. Jimmy Graham. I want to say he was a Hurricane, right? Jimmy Graham. Yep, he was a Miami Hurricane. Only played 1 year of college football because he played basketball. I'm pretty sure Antonio Gay, or maybe his son went to Michigan State. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, no, he started at Kent State, went to Michigan State. I'm pretty sure his son went to Michigan State too, though. I think his son's now at like Delaware or something. I have no idea where his son is. Iowa, Oregon is close. Yeah, it is. I was trying to get in the end zone. They got 4th and goal, under 2 minutes to go. Do you think the 6-7 joke is corny and annoying at all? No, because I don't really understand it. I haven't really interacted with it. Iowa just ran a play with no wide receivers, and the QB threw the ball. This play brought to you after a timeout. That's freaking hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. All right, you got an empty backfield here for Iowa. Oh, and Gronowski runs that in. Gronowski, doesn't he got like 11, maybe now 12 rushing touchdowns on the year? They have taken the lead and going for the 2-point conversion, by the way, to make it a 3-point game. That's freaking hilarious. I'm pretty sure Gronowski has 12 rushing touchdowns now on the season. Dang, yeah, he got the linebacker who was spying to bite inside and then just kicked it outside. Do you think Altmaier could turn into no? Why Altmaier wishes he had the athleticism of Taysom Hill. Oh, ball's tipped up. What? What is that 2-point conversion? The ball was smacked, tipped up, heads to the back of the end zone where I believe that's the running back, right? I think that's the running back. Number 28. It's a running back number. Oh, I don't think he got his feet in. Did the toe hit before the heel? Buddy, you gotta start dragging your feet. No. I don't think he got it. Heel was in, but if the toe came down first, it doesn't matter where the heel lands. What is your guys go to Chick-fil-A order? Unfortunately, I don't go to Chick-fil-A enough. Oh, another big run by Ruben Owens. By big run, I mean nice, like 7-yard gain, but chunk runs. Dude, the problem is the camera angle that they have has a big raindrop down the middle, and you can't tell when he gets the football. But it does look like the heel comes down before the toe comes down. I just don't know when he had possession of the ball. And they're going to say it's no good. Oh, EJ Smith now with a big run. First down. Well, unfortunately for Missouri, it looks like the floodgates are starting to open defensively. That's what happens when your freaking defense is on the field for so freaking long. Broshmo, do you have a favorite meal to cook for your family? I don't cook for my family. I suck at cooking, and my wife is much better. I used to be able to cook a couple of meals when I took care of myself, but my family deserves better than whatever I would cook. We got a timeout called here. A&M calling a timeout. My Chick-fil-A order, I like just their classic chicken sandwich, extra pickles. That's typically my go-to order. I don't think the ref was wrong on the call. You can't confirm when possession was had because there's that stupid big streak of water, that raindrop going down the middle. You know who Kenyon Green's comp was on draft night in 2022? Lincoln Tomlinson. I guess the Texans GM has a type. He might. He just might. What's better in your opinion? Orange juice, apple juice, waffle? Oh my gosh, Jason, what the interesting questions. I prefer waffles over pancakes, but I like both. I love both orange juice and apple juice. I want to say I got a slight lean towards orange juice, but also apple juice makes for good mixed drinks. Marcel Reed's stumbles for a loss there, but he wasn't going to get much. That was well protected on both sides, whether it went to the running back or stayed with the quarterback. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Another timeout? Oh, it's an injury timeout. They got Missouri defensive lineman down. I get the original. No pickles. Dude, pickles are amazing, dude. I always get extra pickles. Oh, you got the whole order filled out. Nah, give me the fries, dude. Fries with all the Chick-fil-A sauce in the world. And then give me their sweet tea. They got good sweet tea. All right, Iowa defense. Can't let them get in field goal position. I'm at least happy this game can't go to overtime. However, what are they at? 31. So yeah, this game shouldn't cover the over. So I'm feeling good. I feel like I've hit the under. And Marcel Reed's going to hold on to it, and he's going to get a big gain. He cuts it outside. He's inside the 20, inside the 15. What a run. What a great just call by Reed to hold on to it and just book it. It's 5:50. It's too early for it to be this dark outside. It's 4:50 where I'm at, and it's still pretty lit out, so why do you ask for extra pickles on your sandwiches? Is that good? I love pickles, bro. How many pickles get put on your Chick-fil-A sandwich? Like 4. Head off to Ruben Owens, who gets to about the 10. I do want to take a quick look at the scoreboard. Looks like the under is going to hit for Miami versus Syracuse, unless Syracuse scores a touchdown. Because I think the over-under was at 46.5, or maybe it was 48. I'm going to have to go back and check. I'm going to have to go back and check what I bet. Because if it's at 48, pretty safe. All right, handoff here. Has Owens down to the 1 yard line. Yeah, dude. Missouri's defense is cooked right now. Oh, there's some pushing and shoving going on. All right. We got UConn. Oh, they're up 37-34 on Duke right now. Kansas looks like they're going to hold on potentially. But, I mean, dude, actually, Arizona could get in field goal range, push this sucker to overtime. Vandy's taking the lead. They're up 31-30 on Auburn. Dude, Vandy ain't going away. They ain't going nowhere. What the hell is Washington's problem? There we go. Owens, touchdown. Oh, Oregon, 23 seconds left. They're in field goal position. That was a good reception by Malik Benson. How did Oregon luck out by getting into field goal position? Look at this tied ball game. What the hell are we doing, Washington? Except for burning up my parlay. Syracuse trying real hard to score this last touchdown. I need to go take a look real quick at what I bet the over-under on the Miami game. It's not a sure thing on this field in this weather. It's not. I like waffles better than pancakes. Good for you. Also, slightly lean orange juice over apple juice. It's close. Iowa's defense had them outside field goal range before that nice throw. So before that nice throw, how are they lucking out? Before that nice throw and catch, they were outside of field goal range. It's not really lucking out. Nice. I bet the Miami Syracuse over at 48.5. Okay. So I'm good. Miami's gonna get the ball back and they're gonna knee it. And they're gonna miss it by a point. Perfect. So Jamal Roberts just misses the kickoff. It bounces right over his head. And Davis recovers it just like that. Dang, dude. That's it. That's it for Mizzou. I mean, it was already it, but all right. I'm going to switch over to the last moments of the Oregon game. Put it on my main screen. Look at this. The Big Ten providing fun content for us. Fun games this week. Close games. All right, 39-yard field goal here for the Ducks. Oregon taking a timeout, 7 seconds left. Are you a Jey Uso fan? I like Jey Uso. How does Reed stack up against next year's draft class? I haven't watched a lot of Marcel Reed for an eval. I've watched a lot of him just casually watching A&M. It looks like he's got a solid arm. It doesn't look like the most accurate arm in the world. If he can become more accurate, maybe you get a Jaden Daniels type because he is undersized. He's very slender, but the decision making's been so much better from him. All right, here it is. Field goal to win the game. And it is good. 3 seconds left. Oregon's gonna come away with this one potentially. Did Arizona just score a touchdown? Trying to get in field goal position. They scored a touchdown? Oh no. Arizona, they're gonna come away with it. Kansas still gonna hit plus 4.5 though. Do you think Kyle Hamilton could line up in a wide 9? Yeah, I think most corners can line up wide 9 and get pressure, especially if you go unblocked. It's just a straight line to the quarterback. Clearly understand the dislike of his booking. It's very Chucky Chess Kid friendly. I don't know. He has a splash super kick and his cousin spear. So I get it. I don't know. I like Jey Uso. And I think he has good character work. I mean, now you got him whole like leaning in on Roman's advice, trying to be the guy. Maybe at the cost of having to chuck or put away people that mean something to him, like with Jimmy. Oh man, just get down. Get down. Oh my gosh. What a mess on that kickoff. Just get down, run like a hook and ladder, or just go pitchy woo woo and hope for the best. Ref messed up and Iowa choked it away. I don't agree. I think the 2-point conversion was no good. Or at least I would have stuck with whatever the call was on the field. I should put it that way. I don't think there was anything there. Depending on like whatever the call was on the field, I don't think there was anything on camera because you had that stupid big streak of water, that big raindrop that went down and kind of basically just distorted. You couldn't really tell if when he had possession of the football. So the heel was down before the toe. Couldn't tell when he had possession of the football. Golly, dude. What a game. What a way to end the game. What's A&M calling timeouts for? Run the clock out. Uso, Hardy's, New Day, Team 3D, Edge and Christian. Please rank the tag teams. I don't know, dude. Hardy's and the Dudleys are kind of in this similar bucket. Edge and Christian I think, probably deserve to be in there. They just kind of like separated into being bigger single stars earlier in their career than the Hardys or Team 3D. Usos, New Day would be my top. I love the New Day. Dude, I got a Bootio's cereal box right there. New Day is my favorite tag team of all time. I love the New Day. Animal and Hawk. I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up with Animal Hawk. The Road Warriors. Last time I saw my actual memory of the Road Warriors is when they took on Kane and RVD. They were way before my time. Usos are interesting just because of that second run where they're officially the bloodline. Oh, watermelon and Thanksgiving Day turkey is amazing. I'm blown away by that statement I have just seen. I am blown away. Hey, there's my boy Poncho. What up? I don't know if I put the Usos ahead of like that tier. Tier of like the TLC teams. New Day's number one though. That's easy for me. Yeah, you might be a little bit older than me. I know I may look old with the beard, the glasses, I guess, currently, the lack of hair, but I'm a youthful soul. And I'm not too old in general. I'm far enough away from 40 where I'm like, let's go. Favorite Thanksgiving Day side? I don't know if I have one, dude. If you got a good bread roll, I love deviled eggs. People like mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes isn't always my cup of tea. That's just me, though. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm going to have to go pick up my kiddos. But what a fun day of football. For the Big Ten specifically, the Big Ten putting out some bangers. Indiana, Penn State, Oregon, Iowa. Fun games down the stretch. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, man. I guess I'll answer Jason's question real quick before I head out. Do you think a lot of college and NFL safeties could have success playing corner? If so, name them. A lot of college and NFL safeties playing corner. I think it's vice versa. Once you start to lose that speed element to your game, you as a corner, you move either to the slot or to safety. I don't think there's a ton of guys in the NFL. I mean, I could look right now at, let's see, because I mean, a lot of the guys that are playing corner are playing slot, or that played safety moved to the slot. Like Kamari Ramsey from USC, I think could maybe play outside. Preston Zachman's interesting because I think he could probably play outside too for Wisconsin, but he's been hurt. He's been injured. Yeah, but those are a couple of guys on the top of my head. Hey, Ruger, thank you for joining the stream. But that's it. I'm heading out. I got to go be a dad. I love being dad. It's the best job in the world. But I'll be back with content during the week. Remember, mock draft Monday. The stock report returns since we got done with all our prospect rankings. Maybe I'll do like a college football top 25 on Tuesday, along with the stock report. We'll have mock the mocks. But as always, until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.